I think a lot of people are acting like dickheads, and they do it willfully. Now, I've taken a trip to America from Germany, and I believe and I feel that when I got here, I felt the tension of the average people, the average worker, the working class, the ones in service, the ones in, infrastructure, and all of them. They're all up against it. Price of food is sky high. That takes a toll on your mental health. Gas is sky high, and you got to drive to Timbuktu to go to work. That takes a toll on your mental health. It takes a toll on the family's mental health. And you're doing everything you can as a man to help and provide. The woman has to work. She has to get out there. She's feeling the pain from it as well. And that passes on to the kids, and the kids pass it on to the schools, and it just becomes a butterfly effect amongst their friends. And then, well, so-and-so did this to me, mommy, and then it affects the family, and so on and so forth. And you just had to be a little bit of a dick to make somebody's day that much worse, right? You had to stick your middle finger outside the car and let them know how small your pecker was, because you can't take a little bit of stress or a little bit of inconvenience, because we are all manifesting everything in our lives, even when we are we are not in realization of what we are doing. We don't have the knowledge, let's just say the people that don't have the knowledge. And I've been reading a lot more about it, and I've been able to materialize just about everything in my life. Right now I'm sitting on a, waterfront condo property in the richest city in America. I put myself in this position. It doesn't matter how I did it, but I'm here, right? And you can do it even when you're unhappy. You can do it when you're happy. You can do it when you're depressed. You can do it when you're in bliss. Because the universal power is a blind intelligence. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't say, well, you walked the old lady across the street, or you said good morning to everybody at work, or you brought donuts to work for everybody. You let so-and-so borrow $100. Irrelevant. It doesn't matter. We do those things because we're good people. And I think the manifestation community doesn't talk about being good people while you're manifesting, because I think it's important to be a good person. This guy that's going by on his boat right now, who knows what kind of a guy he is. He could be a prick. He could be cool. He could treat everybody like shit and still get everything he needs in his billion-dollar boat and yacht. I see yachts that go by here most people in the world will never see, right? Because they don't know how to manifest. They don't know how to get into the wish fulfilled. But I think it's more difficult, in my opinion, to get into the wish fulfilled when you're miserable, when you feel like there's no hope. I don't know. Like I said, bad people, evil people even, can acquire anything just as much as the best people in the world. Mother Teresa, her name goes down in history as being one of the best women out there, right? And then you got other guys that pretty much call everybody a cunt because they're not rich, right? I think we know who we're talking about. He's a guy that likes to scream a lot. I don't like the name drop. His name's Daniel, and I'll just leave it at that. And everybody is an absolute cunt to him if they don't have over $1 billion. But he can still do it. He can still get the money. He can still acquire it. He can work the universe in his way to where he will never be without. And he's got generational wealth forever. And then you got just the average person that nobody ever notices out there. who doesn't have the knowledge to acquire anything. He just works every day, and it's an admirable trait. He works a lot. He busts his butt. He makes a lot of money. In his eyes, a lot of money to him is probably about, $600 a week. It's his perception of what a lot of money is. Let's say he does scrape with $500 a week. $500 a week is still not enough to live in Florida conveniently unless you move to a deep ghetto somewhere, right? I'm in Florida right now. To him, that's a lot of money. And they budget, and they have to think about what they buy. And they have to stick to the necessities. And a lot of people don't understand that when they're born into a family that's got money, right? But if you just had the knowledge that we had, the ones who study this stuff, I think you can always find a way out of your turmoil. Hell, I'm going through some things right now, and that always sits in the back of my mind while I'm always believing that I always have a bright future. And whatever bright future that you want now, want is the one you need to live now. This is what they tell you. And you need to picture yourself like that in the present moment. No matter what is happening in your life, no matter the state of your mental health, you can fix all that. I believe that. It's not easy for some. It just depends on your knowledge base. But I believe that we should all treat each other a lot better. I don't care if it's 5 people that get this. Probably that's all it will be, and that's fine. I believe we should be polite and kind to everyone. Have a good day, sir. Thank you for your help. How's it going today? How you doing? When you go purchase something at a store, smile. All of it helps. It helps you. And people will admire you, and you might run into the right people that will guide you on the right path for success. It's a catalyst and a butterfly effect. So I don't think being mean really serves you. You could be a Machiavellian and be nice, right? But it's not real. I think genuine kindness and politeness is important, but it's just who I am. And I think it's better to be a manifester if you want what you want in this world and you desire what you desire in this world. It's a lot easier, and I think it's a lot better to have more people in the world that are actually good people who manifest instead of bad ones. So if this reaches anybody, make the effort. Just decide, I'm going to be a good person today and a good guy, and I'm going to be kind and polite to everybody. I'm going to be confident today. That's all I got right now. Remember, people are fighting a battle you don't know. And I think if anybody can get this information, get Neville Goddard's works. They have a thick book with all of his books in it. And you just need to pick it up and read. There's so many YouTube content creators that can teach you the science of it. And this is what I do. I listen to people smarter than I am. Like you said, it's a blind intelligence. It doesn't care if you're good or bad. But I'm suggesting to everyone, it's better to be good. That's my opinion, because I'm a good person. There's nothing inside me that could want to do harm or not pay somebody back if I owe them something or cut them off in traffic. I can be dangerous when I need to be, but you can be dangerous, kind, polite, and gentle. How about you all have a good day? And thank you for listening, whoever listens to this. I think there's a lot of good people out there. I believe there's a lot of humanity that exists. So utilize it. Stop complaining, because it doesn't help. Have a good day.